Good afternoon, everybody. Silver Dragon here, coming at you with some more of the Dwarves. Going to be continuing where we last left off, as quite a few people requested that I take another look at it. Now, I should have mentioned before I started last time, but this game is currently only available to those who kickstarted it. There is no way to buy into it or anything like that. However, it will be releasing in September of this year, so we don't have to wait too long for it to release for everybody. Now, I had mentioned last time that I enjoyed the book series quite as much as well, but and I would definitely suggest again that anyone check out the book if you enjoy what you see in the game here, as it is fantastic. However, after going back and reading it again, I realized there was actually quite a few decent differences between the actual book and the game itself, which, unsurprisingly, I should say, because let's be honest here, how many games or movies based off a book have ever managed to completely, cover from cover to, not quite cover to cover, but still cover the breadth and story of the book in question? Very, very few even come close. Some did, but not very many. There are some major differences. I guess I'll say spoiler alert for this. Of course, you want to skip to the gameplay. I'll probably put a little icon on here right now for that. Or before for that. Essentially, when we passed by that last town, this good hollow or good, whatever the hell the thing is, I'll just say good town. We couldn't get in. We couldn't convince the guards to let us in. In the actual book, he did manage to get in and get to a tavern and chat with some people and left. Tied himself up in a tree. Same kind of thing, meeting. Except when he ran into some orcs at that point, he actually fell into a hole, injured himself, got back to the town, and it was wiped out. It was a ruin, which was unfortunate. Afterwards, being injured, he ran into a family, which helped him, which wasn't showed here, which was unfortunate. And he didn't actually meet the brothers until after he arrived at Black Saddle. So I don't know how far beyond this the story is going to diverge from the actual book, but definitely if you want a lot more details about the universe and a lot of extra little side stories, you definitely want to check out the book. So anyway, let's go ahead and load on in here. Spoilers off. I'll try to restrain myself from now on. Now loading, please wait. Now crashing, please wait. No, not quite. Hopefully not. Hopefully. Alright. So where is the Table Mountain? Also, there was some interesting interaction between the main character and that young mage apprentice or whatever back at the in the beginning that was not shown here, which honestly, if it had, it would have been, all that extra content keeping you from the actual game itself. So there's an orc horde over there. We're probably gonna want to avoid the orc. You know what? No, let's not avoid the orc horde. Let's go after them. Wangleton. Part of me is like, who the hell's Wangleton? Cobb Green and the King's Cavalry are fighting it out, looks like. Go to Steepleton, which was probably just wiped out by these guys. I kind of want to fight them, though. But I don't know if I'd stand a chance. I mean, they are a horde. So let's go here, then. Oh, there was nothing I could see from that.
You see a camp with a wagon.
Ooh, here we go.
And two people on the edge of the path. Behind them, Black Saddle towers up.
Oh yeah, this was part of it as well.
Forest, about a half a day's journey away.
Let's see here. Go to the humans and speak to them.
You don't want to give them a shock, so you address them while you're still a distance away.
Hello, friends. Is there any space by your fire?
The two traders look up and visibly jump when they see you three dwarves.
Ah, hello. Yes, of course.
It doesn't escape your attention that you seem to be causing the traders some uneasiness, but you take up their offer and sit down. The twins follow your example.
We're only travelers. We're looking for someone who's said to live on Black Saddle. A hermit.
Someone who lives here?
The traders exchange amazed looks.
If they live here, they must be mad.
Normally we wouldn't stop and rest here, but the horses are too exhausted. Our departure from Parista was delayed, and we must have driven them too hard.
Aww. Why does Black Saddle make you feel uneasy?
Why does Black Saddle make you feel uneasy? It doesn't look particularly inviting, but it's only a mountain.
Only a mountain? You don't know the legend.
The trader looks at you and the twins for affirmation, but you all shake your heads.
Oh,
Black Saddle
they don't
was
know?
once known as Cloud Piercer, and it towered up into the heavens, the upper slopes of pure gold and the summit covered in snow. The
is actually a good
humans
story.
wanted to attain this wealth, but the smooth slopes and the dazzling summit made the climb impossible. They called on the Dwarves to help them. They were able to tunnel up through Cloud Piercer to the top. They hollowed it out and carried away the gold. The humans demanded that the treasure be shared, but the Dwarves refused, and as they argued, the mountain began to tremble. There were too many holes inside for it to hold together. It collapsed and buried both greedy parties underneath it. The mountain lost its tremendous size and its beauty, and ever since has haunted both humans and Dwarves with its erosive hatred, causing even the rocks to turn black over time.
Oh.
Never heard of it. Sounds like human tittle-tattle. Dwarves would never hollow out a mountain so much that it collapses.
That's funny. But yeah, I wonder... I know the story here differs quite a bit, but that could be due to the multiple choice nature of what you do. Another slight example was the bodies we met in the beginning. There's definitely a big difference with that, but of course we saw that they were damaged by something that was kind of like a stab wound. It wasn't done by arrows or a blade or, well, a sword. But then of course we remember right back in the beginning, the Alfar have a kind of a spear. So there's always that. Came from Perosia, or whatever the
You
hell.
come from Parista.
Parista.
How are
There you
things
go,
there?
Parista. Jesus.
No news to speak of, I'd say. Well, except for Nudin the Knowledge Lusty.
Oh,
You
Nudin.
know Nudin, the
Oh,
knowledge lusty.
Nudin.
Lot Yonan introduced him to you many years ago during a visit.
What about him?
Somebody mentioned
Oh,
something about
nothing
him.
Really.
It was quite
Just
accurate.
rumors.
You nod at the trader to continue.
He's behaving strangely and disappears into his tower for days on end.
Yes, he is.
And he looks ill, apparently. Well, that's what someone I know said. Perhaps he got a spell wrong.
Nope. What do you got for sale? Oh, so we have... What is this? For dummy! No. Oh, it's a healing potion. So I have one large healing potion. Got some provisions. Sure, I'll buy a few more provisions, I guess. Let's buy 10 provisions. I have a decent amount of gold. Wait, what the frack? I'll just buy one healing potion. Time to set up camp for
Later
the
in
night.
the night, after eating together and some friendly conversation by the campfire, you all decide to sleep. But you take the first watch. It's a night in which nothing happens, and the next morning the traders set off early. After breakfast, you also continue on your journey.
Indeed, to Black Saddle.
After a march through the thick pine
No
forest,
injuries.
Black
Nice, been
Saddle,
healed up.
the sinister tabletop mountain, and your journey's destination rises up before you.
Woohoo! What was this? I wonder if they're gonna show the poem here.
Are you sure
was it
that
called?
the Famulus lives here?
Yes, according to Lot Yonan.
Although you try to put a lot of assurance into your voice, you too see no signs that anyone lives here.
Oh, he
No
did.
castle, no tunnel, no camp. There's nothing here but mountain.
Then we'll have to
Oh,
take
don't
a
worry.
closer look.
You do that, scholar. We'll be waiting for you here.
You think about objecting, but it would...
Oh, good. Well, at least that part is accurate. Alright. Oh, what was that? Something was glowing for a second there. Look at the forest. Whoa! No! Stop it! Don't look at the forest. Cancel. There should be an entrance around here somewhere.
An old tree. Looks like it could fall down at any moment.
Of course, he had to actually scale the mountain. Fell the tree to
There we
climb up.
go.
There we go. There we go. That's getting to it. Come on, man! You're a dwarf! Climb like a champion! Although the excessive fog is a little annoying.
Too steep.
Steep face
I
rock.
can't get a grip any.
Alright. Let's go take a look over here. No, I still can't. There we go. Scale the rock face.
I should be able.
Well, get up on up there, my friend. Oh!
Phew.
That was close. Now get your butt up here. Climb, damn you! Almost look like stairs even. I mean, come on. If you can't climb that, how dare you call yourself a dwarf? Oh. Rock face behind the bushes.
Here's
Indeed.
No, forget it.
Alright. Let's keep looking around. There should be an entrance around here somewhere. Maybe right there. That might be it.
There's something engraved on it.
Ah, here we go.
You realize with surprise that they
Here
are
we go.
runes in the Dwarven language.
Let's see what it says. Read the runes.
Built with the blood of our enemies, be unyielding as the rock, and soak the land in their blood.
That's different.
Huh?
It's not quite what I was looking for. What was that quote? It was like,
Hello?
crap, I have that somewhere too. Had to do with the Fourthlings too. It was like it was built by the Fourthlings, abandoned by the Fourthlings, something like that. What was that quote? God damn it, it's gonna drive me nuts now. Let me find out here quickly, because I'm just like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, that's not right, man. That's not right at all. I demand clarity. So help me. Yeah. No, no, no. Here we go. Oh yeah, there it is. Built with blood, it was drenched in blood, erected against the Fourthlings, it fell against the Fourthlings. Cursed by the Fourthlings, then abandoned by all five. Roused by the Thirdlings, against the will of the Thirdlings, drenched again in blood, the blood of all their line. That's what that's. You see, that's a better quote. That sounds. Does that not sound badass? I mean, come on now. At the very least, you got to get that quote in. I mean, come on. Yes, it reveals much, but come on. That quote is fantastic. The pool of light.
Master Garen? Lot Yonan sent me to bring some items back to you.
Indeed he did.
My inquiries are almost at an end. That means I can finally go to be with my sunshine. I have never been to Glade, but I think I will like it there.
That's a very
Deposited my most
short,
valuable things in the grave of Horengarth before my departure, and secured it with magic. The password is...
You recognize the following words as rune names, but they're written in the learned language, so you don't know which they are.
Green Glade. Oh, great.
That was a very short summary of exactly...
An eternal flame. I know who taught him that.
You
Examine
see
his workspace.
sketches and notes on the architectural features, statues and wall reliefs. It seems Garen spent a lot of time studying this place.
Maybe he's a kind of a dwarf historian, or maybe he's just a treasure hunter.
But that was a very short summary of exactly why he went there.
Garen is in Green Glade to visit his sunshine. Green Glade is in Gauragat. We can't have fallen in love with a pointy here, can he?
Yes, he could have. Yes, he could have.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Yeah, this place does not welcome us anymore.
It looks as though Garen lived in the fortress for a while. It also seems that he left several lunar orbits ago.
Many moons! Take some of the provisions with you.
He's not stealing. It would just be a shame if the provisions went off.
Oh, he's not gonna need it. We're good. We're good.
A grave robber? Then he got what he deserved. He's got a little pouch in his hand.
Do not touch that.
Born of stone, forged in battle. Arise, reborn from the blood of the enemy.
You're not sure if you really want to know what was once in this basin. The whole place gives you the feeling that a decent dwarf shouldn't hang around too long.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. Whoops. Try to move myself around.
Clear. Graves. Could be buried.
Let's try it. Let's go with this. Oh. And then I flip out. I mean, there's 4 of them. There can only be so many combinations. Oh, nope. So I almost had it right here. So left, right, there, and then there. Haha! Success! Give me all your mysteries.
Ah, that's it.
Try to open the sarcophagus again. They definitely need to fix some of their positioning with the
Rent's most
characters
valuable
because they get
belongings.
stuck quite easily at
Letters
times.
from his
It
lover,
seems.
a silk scarf that must have belonged to her, and a medallion.
Take it with you.
A magic bracelet. Should prove useful.
Mm-hmm. Dummy, add it to your inventory. Let's see here. Talisman of Healing and Talisman of Battle. 10% chance to regenerate 5% health during a successful attack. I really don't want to be robbing this guy, though, because something tells me that would be a very, very bad
A
idea.
series of weapons that are all clearly of dwarven origin. The spider webs and rust suggest they have been here for quite a while. Maybe even centuries.
Hey, I could use a new weapon. Light this place up. I just wish I could move with the WASD. That would be so much more useful to me. Nope, not going this way. It's like you say he's a grave robber and he got what he deserved, then you rob his grave. I mean, that just seems... That's just like throwing all sorts of red flags up. This is definitely interesting. We have a passageway back here. I don't think it's going to let me up here, though. Let's see if I can force my view up here. Even though I'm pretty sure there should literally be nothing at the top of this. I didn't think so. Ooh, scribbles.
You have difficulty deciphering the scroll.
Throw the firstlings in the forge. Beat the secondlings to a pulp. The fourthlings are... The rest is illegible.
Luckily. That there's some deep hate. Oh, here we go. Time to run.
Thirdlings, the fortress belongs to the dwarf haters.
Well, that's a bit, obvious, but again, that's not something that was pointed out.
Not only as unyielding as a mountain, they are also as destructive as an avalanche, and would batter into lesser kingdoms just as relentlessly. The four should find no salvation in Vrachus, only eternal damnation, so that they suffer indescribable torment between the worlds.
You have heard of the dwarf haters, but this is the first time you have read their hateful words. You feel sick and turn away.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, screw it. Let's take the pouch and run. Actually, no, let's go up the stairs. Looks like we can actually do that now. So yes, as it says, this fortress belongs to the third race of dwarves. And they, from what I understand, were not skilled in any of the craft. Like, each race of the dwarf has their own specific skill set. I believe the secondlings are masons. The fourthlings are diamond smiths or diamond cutters. The firstlings, I believe, were the blacksmiths. Or was it the blacksmiths? No, I can't remember. I digress. Either way, each race has their own specific talent, and the thirdlings had none. They were inferior in everything, pretty much. Except for, I believe, combat, or, they essentially hated their fellow dwarves and killed them.
Thirdlings worship
Which
Vrachus.
was something
but in
that...
all the other kingdoms, his shrine would be the biggest. Not the statue of the kingdom's progenitor. A couple of gold coins are in the bowl in front of the shrine.
Make an offering of gold to Vrachus.
Can't do any harm.
Yeah, we don't want to take gold from Vrachus. No. No! I don't want no god cursing going on here.
Lorimber, the progenitor of the thirdlings.
In most of the chronicles about the 5 dwarfen kingdoms, only very little is written about the thirdlings, and what is written is full of disgust. They are called traitors, or worse.
Pretty much, it is highly against the codes of their god Vrachus to kill fellow dwarves. Dwarves are supposed to be the defenders of the entire realm, Griddlegard. So the fact that one of the tribes had turned against them and killed many dwarves, leading to a war between dwarves, and from what you can understand here, from what they've showed so far, essentially being wiped out, this was their final stronghold. Yeah, much hatred, to say the least here. And blood draining. I don't want to take that pouch. It feels like a trap. I'm not gonna fall for that, man. I'm not gonna fall for that. Are we done here, though? Is there nothing else I can... I don't know, though. The trap is so tempting. So tempting! Oh my god. Is there anything else that I'm missing here? Alright, let's get out of here. No. I'm gonna leave that pouch. I'll let somebody else decide to take this pouch. You know what? I'm not actually gonna continue this too much anyway, so let's go ahead and take it. Let's be evil.
Some gold.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here then. I don't think there's anything else that we are forgetting in here. But yeah, I have to say, it is quite a fun little world. It is a fantastic series, so definitely do pick it up if you are intrigued. Let's get out of here. We're done here. Leave the secret fortress. Excellent. It's like I'm trying so hard not to say anything, and I'm just like, but story. It's amazing. So yes, large spoiler alert, like throughout the entirety of this, I guess, then. Just in case. Let's talk to the twins.
So,
Who we shouldn't
Scholar,
have met yet.
what are the results
Cough.
of your inquiries?
There is an abandoned fortress in the mountain, and I think it belonged to the Thirdlings.
Boindale's eyes narrow.
The blasted dwarf killers.
Yep.
Thirdling Fortress, here, in the middle of Girdlegard. We must let High King Gundrabur know about this.
The fortress has been long
Did they
abandoned
eventually?
by
I
the looks
think
of
they
it.
did.
Anyway, I can't
Anyway.
go to Ogre's death until I have completed my quest. Goren is in Glade.
What does he really want from me? What do you know about the Thirdlings?
Thirdling Fortress, here, in the heart of Girdlegard. That's strange, isn't it?
And worrying. But they've always been wily. They move in the shadows and kill there too if they can. Mm-hmm. Do you know their story?
Oh, here we go. There, he's going to explain it
I've read
himself
about
now,
it.
so I guess I didn't spoil much.
Norenberg, their progenitor, rejected the name that Vrakas gave him, who in turn did not give him any special talent, so his kingdom studied war.
It helps them defending the East. But it also meant they ended up confronting the other kingdoms. No dwarf would ever even think of injuring one of his kind, never mind killing them. But the dwarf killers are proud of it. When they were even
Yeah.
more powerful, they wanted to become the rulers of all dwarves. They are envious of our skills.
Yep.
They haven't been heard of for a long time, but you can be sure there isn't a single dwarf alive who doesn't hate them.
The High King, why do you want to bring me to him?
All right then. It's about the choice of the new High King. Gandagar, the king of the Fourthlings, is with his entourage at Ogre's death and is supposed to ascend the throne.
But our acting High King Gundrabur wants to prevent that from happening. He fears that Gandagar wishes to instigate a war against the elves.
Oh, he does. What have I got to do with that?
But what have I got to do with that?
Boindale is about to say something, but is silenced by a nudge in the side from his brother.
High King Gundrabur will explain everything when the time comes.
You look distrustfully from one twin to the other. Boindale has donned an innocent expression, and Boendal doesn't give you the impression that he has anything else to say on the matter.
So yeah, it kind of explained the Thirdlings anyway, regardless. So yes. He rejected the name from the god that he was presented with, thus not gaining any talent, and their entire tribe turned to war, which eventually made them try and kill their brothers. So yeah. And as we saw in the poem that I at least whipped out there, the proper one that should have been on the side of that damn mountain, the last of their line was supposed to have been wiped out at this fortress here. And I guess they forgot about the fortress. Anyway. Why does he want to attack the elves?
What does this King Gandagar have against
Even
the
though
elves?
I know.
Dwarves and elves just don't get along. Brackis
Yeah.
and Satalia made us that way.
I
Yeah.
know that, but going to war for just that after all this time.
Well, there must be more behind it. They say that the king of the Fourthlings is full of hatred and is a hothead in this matter.
Yeah, he
Whatever,
is.
The High King must wait. I have a quest to carry out in Green.
But our quest is...
Boindale raises a placatory hand and throws his rucksack onto his back in preparation.
Let it be, dear brother. Look at him. He has made his decision, and you will not be able to change his stubborn dwarven mind.
You can't help but smile.
Huzzah for the dwarves and stubbornness. I love it. Ah, fantastic. So even though, you know, much is different between, of course, the book and this, they do explain quite a bit. that otherwise they just do it in a different order. I guess we'll travel along the left here. Green Glade is way the hell up here. Let's see if we can zoom right on out here. Oh, wow, yeah, look at this. Look at this world. Look at the size of this thing. Like, not every location will have something happening, but still. Oh, there's that badass volcano. The Perished Land. The Perished Land. So this was the location of, I believe, what was it, the Fifthling Fortress, if I'm not mistaken, that we saw originally. It should be up here somewhere, I'm guessing, between the pass there. That was penetrated by the Alfar and the Orcs, thus turning this into the Perished Land, where the dead rise after death. And here we have Alandur, which is actually the... what the hell? The Alfar's current stomping grounds, if I'm not mistaken. That or it was the last location of the elves. I can't remember. I know it was mentioned, but I'm trying to remember the specifics right now. Oakstead. Continue.
While taking a
No
rest,
injuries.
you see a cart trundling along the road not far away from you. A young couple are sitting on the box seat, clearly in love and more interested in each other than the rest of the world around them. The sight reminds you of a long unanswered question.
Oh, here's
I
a good
was,
one.
Wondering,
Here's a good one.
what do female dwarves look like?
Pretty. Very pretty.
Uh-huh.
You were expecting a little more information.
Do they have beards?
No, no, I would say it's more like fluff. Oh, very attractive.
And what do they do? I mean, are they warriors too?
In our kingdom, most take care of domestic life. They take the animals down to the meadows in the valleys, make sure the larders
Ow.
are full and that there's plenty of good beer.
Arr,
Make
good
our
beer.
clothes.
It only ever causes problems when men and women stand shoulder to shoulder in battle.
Some of them are talented stonemasons and smiths. And beware of insulting their skills. They are no less proud than we are.
Yes.
By the evening campfire,
Sweet.
Boindale rummages around in his rucksack and pulls
Oh,
out a cheese
this is
wrapped in
also
a
being
cloth.
nice.
He sticks a fist-sized piece on a spit and grills it on the fire.
Ah, there's nothing better than grilled cheese at the end of a long day.
The smell it gives off makes you hold your breath.
Oh, it smells like my socks after weeks of marching in my boots.
Oh, picky, are you? Hardly surprising, considering you were brought up by humans. It's ruined your taste.
Don't you mean longins?
Oh, picky, are you? Hardly surprising, considering you were brought up by humans.
Eat and
It's
stop
You
complaining.
pull the warm piece of cheese from the stick. It tastes dreadful. Your fingers will smell of it for the next few days, and probably your mouth will too.
Gotta love it. Oh, we got merchants.
Ah, so we meet again, dear dwarf. Tungdil.
Yeah, sure. Let's see what else you got. You got some provisions. Well, we're pretty decent, but yeah, I'll buy 4 provisions. Actually, let's get 10. Why not? It's not like I can't
You say goodbye
afford
to
it. Alright, let's continue on. We are almost there. I'll probably take this left. Well, no, we'll go right here and make our way. I wonder...
The
Ooh!
closer you get to Parista,
Parista.
the livelier the streets become.
Oh!
Many of the large buildings in the city are even taller than the high city wall. But one building towers above them all,
The
the
palace.
palace. Its dome gleams white in the sun. It is the seat of the Council of Magi, and its central tower, which juts
Ooh,
high
I wonder
into
if we're
the
gonna get a
sky,
cutscene about this.
serves as a waypoint for travelers as far as 50 miles away. You reach the Council's palace, but are stopped in front of its gates by a guard.
The Council of Magi is convened to take care of the Perished Land. They mustn't be disturbed.
The Perished Land? You mean the barrier? Is there something wrong with it?
The guard shrugs his shoulders.
Won't be anything the Council can't sort out.
Oh, I don't know.
The hamlet of Sungird certainly lives up to its name.
Oh?
You arrive as the sun sets behind the tower of a Palandial temple, lighting up its stained glass. There's a shop in the village, and through the window, as well as some everyday objects and food, you also spy a shelf full of books.
Oh, let's enter the shop. Let's see what they got.
A small bell rings as you enter the shop. The twins look around, but seem rather disinterested, until they discover a couple of gemstones on display. On the wall to your left is the bookshelf you saw through the window. It's quite unusual for a village shop to sell books.
Let's check them out then. Look at the
You
bookcase.
stroll towards the bookshelf and read some of the titles written on the spines of the books. You know many of the works from Lot Yonan's library.
Oh, by Fracas, look, dear brother! The scholar really is looking at books!
It's an interesting selection, Boindle. I could make some recommendations for you.
Boindle throws his arm around your shoulder and pulls you slowly away from the bookshelf.
What if someone sees you? Here, this is more our kind of thing.
You follow him reluctantly and are shown the selection of gemstones.
What do you got for sale? Small healing potions, more provisions. Let's go. Let us continue. That was entertaining, though.
Boindle is walking next to you in silence. Now and then, he looks at you from the side.
And you really do like books?
Yeah, I'm curious. And you could find many answers in books.
Won't you have found all the answers at some point?
Oh, God,
Quite
no.
the contrary. The more books you read, the more questions you ask.
Ah, I knew it. All just a waste of time.
You approach
Green
the
Glade,
village
all
and
right.
can tell even from far off that something isn't right. The smell of burnt wood and death is in the air.
Yes, it is. Alrighty then.
Ruckus.
The piggies have really shown those pointy ears. We couldn't have done it any better.
Stay alert. I want to find out what happened to Garen.
Ouch. Is that her? Looks like it might be.
The elf maiden's
Yep.
graceful snow-white face
Yep.
still radiates beauty, in terrible contrast to the rest of her appearance. From the neck down, she is nothing more than a blood-red, damp and glistening skeleton.
Yep.
There are long nails sticking through her thin bones, and where her beautiful eyes once were, are now gaping black holes.
Goddamn. Welcome to the brutality of this world.
You have read about the elves and their buildings.
And it gets
This
funkier
here
than that
had
too.
always
Don't
just
worry.
been a small example of their architectural skill, which achieved perfection in Alandur. Now burning and ruined, the pavilion makes an even sadder impression.
Look at the dead.
Green Glade was one of the few places in Girdlegard where humans and elves live together. You don't see any elven features among all the faces contorted with pain and fear. You look away.
Hoof marks.
Hoofprints burned into the ground.
On fire?
The fire in Boindle's eyes flares
Yep.
up with delight.
Huzzah! That would make a change from those stupid piggies. Did you hear that,
The elf's
brother?
evil cousins.
We might get to test our blades on Tion's pointy ears.
Yep. So yeah, pretty much they came over here to wipe out the elves, essentially. That's their, or at least part of their
The
motivation.
smell of the smoke has accompanied you for a while now.
The dark
But
elves.
here, so close to the bodies, it is masked by the sweet smell of death.
I think we saw that at the beginning, though.
You have a bitter taste in your mouth and have to pull yourself together to avoid vomiting in disgust.
Yep. Should probably rotate my camera a little bit. It might help a bit. Let's see here. No, I don't think I can get around that. Now, where is our mage? I don't quite... Oh, no, don't look at the painting yet. Don't look at the painting yet. Ah, shit, too late.
The hand that painted this picture was that of a master. It is composed exclusively in shades of red, but every single little detail is painstakingly and precisely reflected. Trees, the remains of buildings, bodies. You hesitate.
This picture portrays the village in its state of ruin.
Examining the canvas more closely, you realize that it is actually made of skin. And the red paint seems more than suspicious now.
Mm-hmm.
This is the most disgusting thing I have ever seen.
Mm-hmm. Good man. Good man. Now let's go find our, wizard here. Should be around here somewhere. Oh, maybe it's inside, actually. There we go. We found the entrance! There he is.
The body of the man is riddled with arrows and is lying in a small patch of undamaged ground, while a sea of flames must have raged in a circle around him. The robes remind you of those of Lot Yonan's famuli. This, plus the fact that the man used magic, makes you quite sure that this is Garen.
Yep.
Garen had these books on him when he was attacked. Was he trying to bring them to safety?
Your eyes fall upon a sealed letter next to the books. The circumstances seem grave enough for you to break the seal.
Yep.
Greetings, Togo. I am glad to hear that you finally wish to confide in Lot Yonan. I have found out something new about the demon. It's all written in these books. I think they are the key to his destruction, or I hope so, at least. Yours faithfully, Garen.
Yep. Take the book.
What demon are they talking about?
You instinctively think about how the magical barrier is only a few days' march north of here, and beyond it, Varakas only knows what kind of creatures live in the Perish Land.
You destroyed my painting. Now I need fresh blood to paint a new one.
You bitch.
Huzzah! This will be fun. We finally get to fight.
I
Wonder
hope
if
your
she's gonna
blood
use
doesn't
that,
clot too much. It has to be nice and fluid for my fine brushstrokes.
Ha! How do you plan to defeat us, pointy ears? There are 3 of us.
Oh, only 3. That makes it easier.
She looks over the corpses.
Othar and Lueth Buanre.
Here comes the orcs. Oh, no, never mind. Perish Land.
What's happening?
Never mind.
That's the perished land.
Yeah.
Impossible. Green Glade is south of the barrier.
I know of nothing else that can resurrect the dead. Knock their heads off or they'll keep coming back.
Yep. Oh, did I gain a level? Got all of our items here. Magical artifacts that was supposed to return to him. We have the Talisman of Protection. Give that to him. Increase the damage of auto attacks. I guess I can only have 1. Actually, don't let me give you. Okay. See if I can take this large healing potion as well. I can only take 1 item? That's lame. Alright, let's take the health potion then. Okay. Let's do this.
On my way. At once.
Kill the horse.
Attack! Understood. At once.
Nope, gotta go for these things.
Too easy.
Careful, lads.
Who's next? I didn't hit you very hard.
It's a bit tough, but hey, we got this.
Killed.
Pow!
On my way.
Another one bites the dust.
Try and separate them here a little bit. Oh wow, we are getting hammered hard.
Boindale, what could do with your axes over here? With pleasure. On my way. All right. Ow! Hey!
Fuck.
As good as
Hitting me pretty hard.
No shit.
And again. Huh? I wasn't
God
expecting
damn.
this. Ah.
Let's try that again, but holy shit. Seems I can't leave them to their own devices. I have to switch between them fairly often to use their abilities, otherwise they'll die horribly. I also have another idea too. Oh shit, I have to do the whole thing all over again? That is lame. That is lame. Well, let's skip past all this then. We already know where everything is.
The hand.
This.
Yep, most disgusting thing I ever saw. Yada yada yada. Checking the flames. See the maiden. Yada yada yada.
The elf.
Okay. Hooves. So yeah, we have to kill off those. Like, I tried focusing down the horse, but it's like, good luck.
Hoof prints burned into the
Hellfire?
Yeah.
Green.
Alright, and we get... Oh.
You have read about.
Guess I'll go ahead and look at that too while I'm at it. So this time I'm going to, before I finish this off completely, save so I don't get screwed over.
The body of the man is riddled with arrows. The
Goren had
Alright.
greeted.
Okay. Let's do a new save for the moment here. Let's try this again.
What do you...
You destroyed.
Bring it!
I hope.
Alright, I have an idea. I have an idea.
That's... I know.
Alright. Talisman of Battle, increased auto attack. Let's give you the Talisman of Protection, I guess. And a Talisman of Healing.
at once. Understood.
Huh? Oh, what bad luck for you!
Move!
As good as done. And what now? What is it? Say goodbye forever. With pleasure.
This horse needs to die.
Oh, what bad luck for you!
Others will take my place.
Whoa! What? How fast did you die? Seriously? This is getting ridiculous. My god, man. I think they made it a little too difficult, this game. I was trying to get to a position by the door there. No, let me try loading the other save, because that's just no. No, we are not starting that all over again. No, sir. I swear to God, I should just give them heal potions at this point. But I don't know how to use the damn things. That's the downside of that.
Goren had... Greeting.
Alright, let's try this one last time here before I'm just like, ah, shit. But yeah, that horse has got to fucking die. That thing's just dealing so much damage. Death is happening. Alright. Alright.
On my way. Attack! Understood. For Vracus! Understood.
Kill it.
Uh-huh. On my way. For Vracus!
Fucking murder that horse.
He hardly put up a fight.
Switch. On a dill.
I'm with you.
Shit, Tungal's getting beat. I can't see shit.
Attack! For Vracus! I need help over here! Quickly!
Yes, I can see that. Kill that horse.
Huh?
He hardly put up a fight.
End it! Understood. Kill!
Fucking die, horse.
At once. Understood.
Wow, this is getting ridiculous, this fight.
Attack! Vile creature!
And what now?
And again!
Like, we'll do our best here, but holy shit. I don't think we can win that one. Like, I don't see a good way to... This is the one downside I see to this game, is that I love the battle style, but we seem so damn weak that it's like, good luck trying to survive. Like, I can see the horse is the major pain in the ass right now. So I'm just wondering, how the hell can I beat this damn thing? I was thinking I could get into the house and funnel them, but even then, you know, that horse is strong, and so is the Alfar. So having to take out all the undead and then deal with that, I mean, they're not exactly weak themselves, and there's a lot of them.
Goren had...
So I suppose I could continue adventuring around the
Greetings,
world, you know, gaining some experience and leveling up, and that might do the help out. I've been just kind of rushing to the objective. So maybe that was my F up, who knows. But I'm gonna just get the freaking potions. I'm just gonna select potions for everybody, fuck it. And then try and rush them into the house.
Huh?
On my way.
For Vracus!
Go.
Understood.
Of course.
Watch it.
On my way. Yes. Say goodbye forever.
As good as done.
On my way.
Fucking can't move.
With pleasure.
Fuck that horse.
Ha ha. On my way. All right.
Get in there.
As good as done.
Bonadal, fucking move your ass,
All
buddy.
right. Say goodbye forever. All right. Huh?
Get in here.
On my way.
How do I
As
use
good
the
as done.
freaking health potion?
All right. Boindale, what to do with your axes over here?
Yes?
Boindale.
Boindale.
What?
Where is Boindale?
Did I kill him myself by using my own ability? I'm starting to think that's what's happening. Is that my own abilities also affect my guys. That's the only explanation I have for that, because he had full health, and I used one ability to try and clear the enemies around him, and he died instead. So apparently our abilities do have an AoE effect on our allies, which definitely makes combat even more difficult. So I have to be very damn careful when using my abilities. We got close though. I almost managed to get all of them in there. If I can get them in there, I can concentrate their fire so much easier. But
Greeting,
that fucking horse. Oh my god, that horse. So help me, that thing can just die.
You
But
destroyed my...
yeah, there's like no point even using the healing potions because I have no idea how to use it. Which is my fault completely there. It's like, god damn it. Okay, last shot here. Let's not fuck this up this time. Relationships.
Oh, what bad luck for you! On my way! All right. Yes. What is it? Huh? With pleasure. As good as done.
Go.
On my way. As good as done. He hardly put up. On my way.
Okay, move it.
What is it? Ah!
Get
Yes,
back
there,
in the
you.
building.
Yes?
What is it?
Get in here, Bonadal.
On my way.
Okay. You Reorganize, you idiots. Stop it.
All right.
Oh, interesting. I don't think they can attack us in
way.
here.
Understood.
They can't.
Huh?
Ha!
As good as
I
done.
found a loophole.
Huh? At once.
And what now?
Oh, what a beautiful ability.
Yes, yes. Come here, you.
Okay, back off. Regen.
Yes.
Switch,
All right.
guys.
On my way.
Ah, this is cheap, but this is one way to
On
do
my
it.
way.
I see. I get the final blow on this horse bastard. I am Tungdil, mighty
Another
dwarven
one bites
scholar.
the dust.
Understood.
Okay, back off. Bonadil gets to finish
What is
it.
it? On my way.
As good
Or
as
not.
done.
What is it? Huzzah! I'm with you.
Oh shit, not what I intended to do.
Of course.
Horse dead. Horse down.
Huh?
Oh, and now they can rush in. Here we go. Now I gotta deal with them. That's fine. Let's get into a nice little triple position here. So we can hit them from all sides.
On my way.
Huh?
Too easy.
Very nice.
And again.
Huh?
There's a good hit. Oh, we are clearing them out perfectly now. So this is one really, really easy way to win this
With
fight.
pleasure.
With tactics!
Good as done. Huh?
Pretty much the only way I could think to win this.
Please wait a moment.
I mean, it seemed cheap that I was able to block that and just let them, like, take care of...
Another
Let the
one
horse
bites the
block the
dust.
entrance for me while I
Too
just
easy.
slowly killed it off.
At
Took
once.
practically no damage
Another
there.
one bites the dust.
Creature.
There we go.
Understood. And again. End it.
End them. We'll just keep getting back up.
Huh? Too easy. Pow! Another one bites the dust.
Who's next?
Finish him.
Of course.
Yes.
I didn't hit you very hard.
Finish him.
At once. End it.
Tungdale right now is the one taking the most damage. Oh shit, here comes the frickin'
Huzzah!
Alfar bitch.
Who's next?
Yes. On my way.
Okay, how about Tungdale?
Uh-huh. Understood.
I cannot... This is really a tough camera angle, but hey.
Pow! Another one bites the dust.
Got her.
At once.
Okay,
On my way. At once.
okay, let's back off, Tungdale.
On my way.
You don't get to die,
What
my
is it?
friend.
I'm with you.
Say goodbye forever.
Oh, fuck!
And what
Yep,
now?
yep. Your abilities do attack your allies.
Yes,
Gotta be
yes.
very, very, very fucking
I'm
careful
with
with
you.
that.
Yes, yes.
Where'd that bitch go?
Of course.
So you have to be incredibly careful. Like I fucked
Yes,
up right
yes.
there and attacked her by accident. And look at that,
I'm with
nearly
you.
died. So luckily I can use his ability. Like Bonadil's single target damage is insane.
Yes, yes.
Like holy shit.
I'm with you.
Like look at that.
Huzzah!
Look at that shit. That was insane.
Yes, yes. Soon. He hardly put up a fight.
And she's down. So that's one way to win that. My god, was that a pain in the ass though. So I really have to be careful with my abilities. And then this happens.
Dwarves, you protected the Glade.
Wait.
You recognize the elf maiden. She is the one that was nailed to the tree.
Except she's supposed to
We
still be
killed
nailed
the
to that
elf and her
tree.
Shadow Mare. So what happened here?
She's still supposed to be nailed to that damn tree.
The perished land. The barrier has fallen.
You can feel your stomach cramping. Unlike Boindale, you can't say a word.
The damn Magi only had one job.
So this is what it is like to rise from the dead. I feel nothing. I am left with nothing. My love My beauty, my home, and my forest. Everything has been taken from me. I beg you, have mercy, and put an end to my suffering.
Without even being able to look into her eyes, you recognize the sadness in the elf maiden's expression. The dignity that she must once have radiated can only be imagined in her current state.
Were they able to conquer Green Glade?
Ren was here, and I've heard that you elves have special abilities in battle. Did the Alpha take you by surprise in your sleep?
I felt her presence, but when I confronted the elf, she had already killed the first of us and resurrected the perished land. It fills humans and dwarves with a hatred for life. It turns you into beasts. They charged through the village like a fury, and everyone that they killed became one of theirs. It has a different effect on humans and dwarves than on us elves. It fills you with a hatred for life. It turns you into beasts.
If the perished land spreads further south, then Nodon won't need any orcs, ogres, or Alfar. One human losing their life in the perished land would be enough for the madness to sweep through the land like the plague.
Decapitate her, put her out of misery.
Your stomach turns, but you know that it's right.
Except she should still be on the damn tree.
You've never seen the twins looking so serious. They would pit themselves against any army of orcs, but this is something beyond their power, and yours.
We need the Magi. They must rebuild the barrier.
We must let him know what has happened
We
here.
must go to Lot before the perished land spreads further. He will know what is to be done.
Neither of your companions objects.
I can't believe it. The barrier has fallen. How could that happen?
Who could tell?
Yep.
Anything could go wrong with all that hocus pocus.
It had held back the perished land since the fall of the Fifthlings. Reinforcing the barrier whenever it loses power is the primary duty of the great Magi. I can't imagine how Nodon or anyone else could have broken through it.
You think of the demons mentioned in Garen's letter. You wonder whether it could be possible that a demon from the outer lands might possess powers so great that even the 6 Magi weren't ready for it.
To say the least, there is a very large plot twist after this, so I'm probably going to call this here. And holy shit, did we gain a lot of levels. Holy hell. Yeah, there is a fairly decent-sized plot twist after this, so I'm probably not going to continue very far beyond this. But as you can see, it's quite interesting. Of course, I sucked at it initially. It wasn't until I finally managed to get those bastards into the tree that we managed to confine their numbers enough that we had a chance to win. But sticking out in the open like that, I mean, it was kind of cheap because the horse couldn't make his way in. If the horse could have made his way into the room, then we would have been screwed. You know, that thing just would not die easily, but with Bonadil's ability, we were quickly able to hack that thing's life down to nothing. Not to say that it would have been impossible to win out in the open, but it would have been a lot more difficult. I mean, our health just drops so damn fast, and I haven't been doing any other leveling, so... Anyway. So, he'd pick one of these. Oink, oink! He regains a bit of health and attracts the enemy's attention. Decapitates enemies left to 50% health. Let's go with the regains health, because he already has a really badass combat ability. Let's go with that. I'm not sure, they should gain like a sub perk or something at the second level here, like 3 and 5. But I don't know if they gain anything at the moment, at least. Charge or cleave. Let's go with Cleave. I like Cleave. It's a good AoE ability for knocking down a group. We also found some damn good provisions. An ivory figurine. Very valuable. But anyway, I'm going to call this here, as this might be loading up a cinematic right now, which would be very spoiler-ish. So I don't want to allow that. I'll wait a second to see if it happens. If it does, then I'm just going to immediately click out. Because I don't want that being quite revealed yet here. Nope, looks like we're good. Looks like we are good. So we have to head all the way back now. All the way back home. In between here and there, though, we should get some cutscene with a plot twist. But I'm not going to venture that far for now. It's already been an hour anyway, so that's more than enough for the moment. So definitely thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Hopefully you've all enjoyed. If you have, definitely do check out this game in September. Like, look at this. We haven't even explored barely any of the world yet. And I'm not actually sure what the length of the game is. Does it just cover the first book? Does it cover all of the books? Or at least all of the Dwarves books? If it does, then there's a lot of gameplay to this in that case. Because it is a decently long book series. So yes. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Have yourselves a fantastic day. And I will see you all another time, quite possibly, with some more of the Dwarves. Till then,